Okay. It is Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless, guys. Back at it again. Go ahead, like the video up as usual. Dropping gems, alpha on the channel, consistently dropping different narratives, different coins, AI, gaming, DeFi, real world assets, you name it, different blockchains, different ecosystems, you name it. But you don't get it if you don't subscribe to the channel, guys. I got people hitting me up in the DMs on X, in the comment section here on YouTube, saying, Crypto Faceless, thanks for giving me that 10x. Crypto Faceless, you got me a 16x. Crypto Faceless, you got me $10,000 on that last call. But you don't get any of it if you don't subscribe to the channel. Now today, guys, I've got a nice Xen price prediction video, and I haven't done a price prediction video in a while, but it is post halving, and we are getting to the nitty gritty, down and dirty part of YouTube price prediction. This is the time for all that right now. So I'm going to get into that today. But first, let's talk about the wider market as usual. But I kind of need to lay down a foundation before we get into the price prediction. So the first thing I want to talk about is this price prediction actually assumes the most bullish case scenario for Bitcoin and for ETH. Now, some of the really smart people in this space are saying that the most optimistic price target for Bitcoin and Ethereum is actually $276,000. That's a 4x from the old all-time high. And for Ethereum, it's $29,000 Ethereum. That's a 6x from the old all-time high. Now, you might be asking, why should we assume that we're going to get the most bullish case scenario? Now, we do know that we have the Bitcoin ETF, right? The Bitcoin Spot ETF was approved, and we have never, ever had that for any other crypto cycle, ever, right? This is the first time we've ever had the Bitcoin Spot ETF. And just yesterday, we had the Spot ETF. We saw positive inflows of $31.6 million for the Spot, Bitcoin ETF. That was just yesterday. Okay, why do you think that as soon as the Bitcoin Spot ETF was approved, we passed the old all-time high over 200 days early, guys? Look at the charts. We passed the old all-time high of 69K a month before the halving. We're not supposed to pass that a month before the halving. The way it usually works is we're supposed to pass it like way after the halving, like months and months and months after the halving. But we actually passed it 250 days, 260 days early, right? Why do you think that is? That's because of the Bitcoin Spot ETF pushing up this market. There's something new that we've never had for any other cycle thus far, all right? Another factor that we need to consider, okay? Another factor that we need to consider is the fact that Blackrock, the world's largest asset fund, right? They manage about like over $10 trillion in assets, right? Let that sink in. They've launched an on-chain crypto fund, right? It's their first tokenized fund, and it's issued on the Ethereum blockchain. Let that sink in. That's really important, guys. Really intelligent people in this space are saying that because of the fact that BlackRock is coming out with their own on-chain fund on the Ethereum network, it's going to spark another DeFi summer. Now, let me take you back into history. Let's go back to 2020. Let's go back to post-halving 2020. The summer right after the halving, we saw we actually saw, what do we see? DeFi Summer. We saw DeFi Summer. And in DeFi Summer, all of the different DeFi altcoins went crazy. People saw hundreds of X's, even thousands of X's in this market. Now, are we going to see that again? People are speculating that we are going to see that again. Now, here's the thing. The Xen is considered a DeFi coin. All right, if you didn't know, Xen is in the DeFi category or the DeFi sector of crypto. It's something that you can mint. You can use it as the cash for the Xen ecosystem, which means you can stake it. Okay, you can also use it to get involved and participate in other DeFi protocols like DBZen and Phoenix and all that kind of stuff. So it's a DeFi coin. So if we do see another DeFi summer, expect the price of Xen to blow like all of the other DeFi altcoins. If you haven't experienced it, then let me just tell you, DeFi Summer 2020 was ridiculous. And now that BlackRock is is in the mix, right? BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world, they have an on-chain crypto fund on Ethereum. Let that sink in, on Ethereum. That means we might actually have another Ethereum DeFi summer, right? Where all of the Ethereum coins go crazy, right? So let that sink in. So if that happens, we're going to see a lot of price appreciation um, for Xen and the rest of DeFi as a whole, right? The fourth reason, now the number one reason that the price of Zen is going to go up is because of the Bitcoin, because of, not Bitcoin, sorry, because of X1. X1 is a new layer one blockchain, okay, founded by, Jack Levin, the founder of, of Zen and X1, right? They're coming up with a new layer one blockchain. You guys know, I've been talking about it forever on the channel. It's a new layer one that's going to be leagues above the rest. It's going to be leagues above the other layer one blockchains, right? We know that it's going to have tech that all the other blockchains don't have. We know that it's going to be a hybrid blockchain, proof of work and proof of stake, and have DAG technology as well. We know that it's going to have AI in the consensus of the blockchain. Ain't nobody doing that as well, except for X1. We also know that it's going to have a layer one built in it, right? They're using what they call the layer two roll up technology, which actually allows it to have a layer two already built within the layer one, right? Nobody else is doing this. If you think of Ethereum, they have to use Optimism, Arbitrum, Polygon, Base, and all these different layer twos that are not even decentralized, right? They're not even decentralized. So that's going to be the main difference when it comes to um, X1 and why it's going to separate itself from all of the other layer one blockchains, and everybody's going to want it. Not to mention 1 second finality. It's going to be super, 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 super fast. Jack Levin, the founder of Xen and X1, just tweeted out today that the Alphanet right now they're in Alphanet, which is the practice for mainnet, and the Alphanet is pushing out 800 transactions per block, 4 blocks per second. Let's do the reverse math on that. Crypto faceless math. Easy. It's easy math, right? 3,200 transactions per second. Let that sink in. That's going to be the fastest blockchain out right now. I think the fastest right now is Hedera, pushing out what, 1,500 or something like that, or somewhere around that range. We're doubling that. X1 is actually doubling that, right? X1 is doubling that at 3,200 TPS, right? Transactions per second. It's going to be the quickest the quickest blockchain, the fastest. It's going to be one of the cheapest. And I've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks now that it's going to be the next meme coin chain, right? It's going to be the next meme coin chain. It's going to take over Solana's place in the market because Solana has so many problems breaking down. Half the transactions don't even work in Solana. Most of them don't even work. So considering all of that, you have to ask yourself how. Okay, you might be saying, okay, crypto faces, why is Zen going to go up because of that, right? The reason why Zen is going to go up because of that is because one of the main reasons, or one of the main ways to actually get into um, X1, the new layer one blockchain, is to burn Zen. You got to go buy Zen, and you got to go burn Zen. You got to go buy Zen, and you got to go burn Zen. So that's going to push the price of Zen up because we already know this layer one blockchain is going to be crazy, have all the crazy tech that everybody, like all the other blockchains don't even have. It's going to be crazy, right? So considering all of these factors, now we can go back to the top, right? Considering that we probably might have the most bullish case scenario in that we go up to about 230 something $1,000 Bitcoin, $29,000 Ethereum. Why will we have that bullish case scenario? Because of the Bitcoin Spot ETF, and we've already seen price action to prove that, actually passing the old all-time high 200 something days earlier than expected, right? On top of that, BlackRock entering the market, opening up a on-chain crypto fund on Ethereum that might actually spark a DeFi summer. On top of that, we have X1 coming out, the layer one blockchain that kills every other layer one blockchain. Um, and the only way you get into that, or one of the main ways that you get into that, is through buying and burning Zen, right? One of the main ways to get into that is through buying and burning Zen. So all of those combined, right? We take all those factors, we we combine them together. What do we get? I'm thinking by the end, when it's all said and done, by the end of the bull run, I'm thinking we're at 0.00036. 3 zeros, 3 6. That's my call for Xen. 3 zeros, 3 6. Yes, that is a 1000x from today's price. Yes, I know that would take the market cap to a $32 billion market cap, right? And don't even go and write in the comment section. You might say, oh, well, that's going to put it, in the top 10 of all cryptos. What are you talking about, crypto face? Like, no, Xen is not going to go up in a vacuum. Xen is not going to go up by itself and then everything else just stays where it's at. No, I'm talking about by the end of the bull cycle. If Xen goes up 1000x, all of the other cryptos are going to go up crazy as well. All of the other ones are going to go up by billions of dollars in market cap as well. So if we take, Xen and put it at a $32 billion market cap, that's probably going to put it somewhere at like in the top 50 of all the cryptos, right? We're going to put it at the top 50 of all the cryptos. And yeah, that's why I see Xen at the top of the market, right? That's why I see Xen at the end of the market, okay? 1000x, 0.00036 in the top 50 coins. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless, guys. I'm out.